Yes, today, Francis Atwoli came out to attack the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, telling him that when he came out to make a contrary press briefing, it was uncalled for. We all know when Kenyans came out on the streets, the president made a press conference which was followed by the Deputy President's press conference. And in the eyes of very many, we would think that the press conference would only be for the president so that he can iron out the problems of the country. It also took me by surprise. So today, Francis Atwoli came out and announced, while attacking the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, that he should desist from countering the president. And for me, I find that a problem, because these are the people who are coming out to lecture the Deputy President, and are the same people who used to lecture William Ruto, the then Deputy President. So in this episode, I've come to talk about why Francis Atwoli is attacking Rigathi Gachagua, what it means for Kenyan politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So today, Francis Atwoli, while addressing a rally, he came out to lash to the Deputy President, telling him that he's countering the president, and saying that when the president does a press conference, the deputy should desist from making a press conference. Ideally, Francis Atwoli may have some reason, because a president is the chief spokesperson of government. His word is taken as final. In fact, I would wish that before the president's press conference, I think the deputy president would first make a press conference, then the president could make his last. But for me, in my previous video, I came out to say that the deputy president's conference was designed to also help out the president, because Kenya was under tense situations. Before I speak on this more, let me first give you the tape when Francis Atwoli was attacking Rigathi Gachagua. Here is the tape.
Government must speak in one voice. If somebody is here who can reach the deputy president, amwambie let him act foolish na support his president for the total unity this country requires. We don't want to have two national press conferences. President amesema hii, deputy anaenda kusema yake. Whom do we believe? We want only one person to talk.
That is Francis Atwoli. First of all, I think Francis Atwoli is hypocritical, like very many Kenyan leaders. I don't think that Francis Atwoli is the right person to come out and castigate the deputy president. Do you know why? He's the same person who used to castigate William Ruto, telling him the same stories he's saying. Because we all remember Francis Atwoli used to come out and say that Ruto is countering the president. Ruto must be humble. Ruto must never be, is not going to be president. When William Ruto won, he ditched Raila Amolo Odinga because he knew the system would fight him out of Kotu. So the same person is lecturing Rigathi Gachagua that is countering the president. The same rhetoric he used to say on the then Deputy President William Ruto is the same rhetoric now is manifesting Rigathi Gachagua. And I think William Ruto must be very conversant. Those people who used to lecture him when he was Deputy President are the same people who are coming out to lecture Rigathi Gachagua. He must desist from taking advice from them. In fact, William Ruto should not take any advice from people like Francis Atwoli, because you cannot put all your effort on Francis Atwoli. He ditched Raila few months back because he wanted to retain his position as Kotu boss. Okay, and he would have ditched Raila without abusing him, but he abused him. Okay, now he's saying the same things he used to say against William Ruto when he was the deputy president and when Uhuru was president. Now he's saying them to Rigathi Gachagua. Francis Atwoli, by them, must even retire from this Kotu position, because we normally hear him doing politics other than work, the real job he has to do, and that is the workers. Every time he stands up, he says politics. He says less about the workers in Kenya. Even after, when workers lost property, when workers lost employment, he hasn't come out to make a statement. He's coming out to talk about how Rigathi Gachagua is countering President William Ruto. I don't think that President William Ruto is stupid to take such advices, because some of the people who used to abuse William Ruto, telling him that he can never be president, are the same person who now are abusing his president, his deputy president that is countering him. That means they don't love him for who he was. They are loving him because he is president, and he must desist from taking such advice from such people like Francis Atwoli. Francis Atwoli, is time to resign. He has led the court for very many years, almost 20 years. Okay, it's time for him to go so that a young person can preside over. Okay, he's just a person with a loud mouth, an opportunist who doesn't have a back, who changes like weather. Okay, the good thing with William Ruto is somehow patient, and he knows how to play politics. But people like Francis Atwoli wouldn't be Kotu chairman. Okay, he cannot be trusted after ditching Raila for a very long period of time. Okay, so Francis Atwoli must desist from giving such advice to William Ruto that his deputy is countering him. And I think even William Ruto understands this very well. Of course, that's my opinion. Do drop me your comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.